Hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. So last time we had quite a terrifying fight, and as a result we've got a few people out of action slash just busy in training still. Off camera I've just pulled our available troops onto our main roster. So we can just get straight started with one of these missions. Let's see, we've got normal Mark for Death, it's possible. Normal Weird Stone Rush, also possible. And we've got a hard Mark for Death. I think we'll opt for this one, although we might end up with the randomly deployed option. Let's have a look. Rytosh, Mobhor, yes, this is all looking fine. It would be nice to get Grumon out again, but he's busy doing book learning. These guys are all training up in heavy armor use. Thorgar's still injured, of course, and Tugom is training up in mastery of channeling. Yeah, I think this is probably the best option we can have.
Enemy warriors have been spotted all over the area in small groups, as if they were scattered by something. You stage your warband near your wagon, ready to take advantage of the enemy's misfortune.
Oh, this is good. In this warband that we've actually been on the offensive side of this deployment. I mean, we are obviously around our own war cart, but we should be able to make short work of them. So focus points, we've got a load of weird stone there, and then here. Blue then red is going to be our priority, because we definitely want to get some cash out of this. Well, this is a good place for Svogaz to start. Right, Osh, you can come over here just behind him. Mobhor alongside. Aladel just behind. Biclops somewhere central, and then Furman and Asdon can sit on the front line further over. Now, can we see anyone? We're up against the sisters. Some of them are moving very quickly, actually. I imagine they're probably mostly through that building. Let's go and find out. Who can we see? That is the Sister Superior. And she's, what, up on top of... Oh, there she is. Right. Well, I don't think Svogaz can get up there. But he could try. Nah, let's play it a bit more sensibly. They don't have any ranged options. So let's come back to about here-ish and just go on ambush stance. We don't need to worry about them shooting at us unless they've got a smuggler hero. And since we can already see the Sister Superior is one, I think the chance of them having the divergent path is less likely. Right, Osh, you can come and get these actually. Yes. My, so much to loot. With his claw feet, he'll be able to ferry these back and forth quite quickly. And his weird stone horns will protect him somewhat from the negative effects of the clusters that we're picking up. Go for this one. Definitely not enough movement to get back to the cart, but we can make good progress back and then sit on Overwatch. Okay, Mobhor. Still can't see any else of theirs. I think I'll just send Mobhor forwards to support Svogaz. And Eladel to do the same. Although Eladel, you've got enough moves, so you may as well come over here and loot this body. Before you do that, let's stand here and buff up Mobhor and Svogaz. Yeah, I definitely like this new staff. That 0% chance of getting a curse, followed by just a 2%. That reliability is just so much peace of mind. Okay. Now, what's on this body? Well, we can sell it. Then ambush. I suppose. Cyclops. Just supporting position, really. Don't suppose you can get close enough to pick up that weird stone. Maybe if I take a slightly different path through this. Let's see. No, that was worse. So back to here, and then I suppose advance to this edge as much as possible. Nah, definitely can't make it. Just slightly out of range. Well, I'll just sit here on Overwatch. They've moved now, so she's gone somewhere. Possibly just behind the wall over there, but since we can't see, best to Overwatch and wait and see. Furman. Yeah, they're not going to be coming from that way, so turn around and come back. Join the front line over here. Warp enfeeblement trap. Well, at least we don't need to worry about that again for Asdon as he comes past. Although Asdon is less sprightly. Not quite as agile on his feet, so he might not quite get that far. The thing about the sisters is a lot of them have a very low initiative. That last group of 3 almost certainly includes their impressive unit. I can't remember the name of it. Maiden of Sigmar, something like that. And if she gets into combat with us, it's probably going to be Svogaz that takes most of the damage. We're going to need to make sure that he gets up there to distract her, because she can be quite powerful. And of course, throughout this, we need to make sure that we're actually killing the 2 people that are marked for death. It's all well and good looting as much of the battlefield as we can. Ah, who's this? A novice.
A new round has started.
Okay, there's their other hero. Nice. Well, Svogaz is going to have words with you, I'm afraid. Just keeping an eye out. There, over there. Haha. Do I go for it straight away, or do I wreck up their hero first? Hard call, really. Well, I don't think I can get past without her charging at me anyway, so this might be decided for me. If I can do the charge, I will. I have a feeling she's just going to charge first. So, let's see. If I charge, I'll get 50% extra damage on this attack. If I don't charge and I let her come at me, then I can do Blood Offering and get bonus damage on all of my attacks. Yeah. That's better, really, than just the charge. Because, where is it? There we go, charge. Yeah, see, this only deals 50% extra damage for one turn. Sorry, for one single attack, whereas the Blood Offering buffs me for the entire turn. So, Svogaz, I'm afraid I need you to ask to be hit a bit. That's fine. That's good. So, Blood Offering. Bosh. Counter-attack, that's fine. You don't care about that so much. And then regular attacks. Choices here. I could hold off on a couple of attacks and let someone else get the kill. That would be the sensible thing to do if I was really confident in no one else coming over. Oh, you know what? I actually think I'm going to do that. So cancel for the moment. Just go on delay. And hopefully Mob Hawk can come over and get some goodness out of that. We'll just get Rytosh here to run back and drop off his weird stone. There we go. And then I suppose he can come forwards and add another little bit of support. But he might just about be able to get into a position where his Overwatch shot will be useful. Now we've got their other hero. She could be coming around to anyone, really. Eladel. Let's buff people up, okay? Do you want to do it before or after looting? After looting? Okay, well, you're the boss. I mean, quite literally this time. And I suppose we're hoping a little that this doesn't decrease the chance of us casting spells successfully. At least not too much. The Staff of Spellbinding should help most problems we might run into. So here we go. Weapons of Destruction on Svogaz first. Actually, Mobhor first. Back. There we go. And next up, kind of want to buff Asdon, actually. Okay, let's buff Furamon, and then Asdon. There we go. And that started to get a bit risky on the whole curse chance. Delay again, please. And that gives us enough for Mobhor to come over and have some fun. Mobhor, do you want to pick this up on your way past? Let's see. If I do a Blood Offering, then he'll have enough for a charge and an attack. Great, so I can charge, then do Blood Offering, then do a regular attack. That's probably the way that I'll need to do this. Minus melee resistance is not great, but it's also not the worst thing that we could have happen. So let's get the swift charge done. That's really good. Blood Offering. And then we've actually got enough to go on Ambush Stance if we want. Ooh, nice. Take those, thank you very much. One hero down. Yeah, we've got the Maiden of Sigmar and just a henchman to take out as our objectives for this mission. So I guess Marpor is probably best suited to head towards the novice. Yeah, come over here, please. Go on ambush. Cyclops, reload. You're not going to be able to shoot the Maiden of Sigmar at all, so you may as well come through and start shooting someone else instead. That's not close enough. That's still not close enough? That's close enough. So yeah, start with a hand shot. Then you can reload, move away a bit, and go on Overwatch. Hopefully bait her to come forwards. Come on. Where do we want you to be? A little worried that we can't see where this hero went. She's somewhere around. Maiden of Sigmar is the biggest threat. Yeah, for a moment, I'm going to actually stick you on... What's she got? Two-handed Warhammer by the look of it? Yeah, I'll stick you on parry stance. Just because at the moment your melee damage is not great, so you're going to be a little bit of a distraction. And Svogaz again. Probably best put him on ambush. Or advance and put him on just single dodge stance. Yeah, get just in front and go on dodge. Alright, that weapon can't be parried. It's two-handed flail. Good work there, Viclops. Great work there, Mobhor. Probably means Viclops is about to get attacked. This is fine. Asdon, do you want to go and help? Choices. Get involved in that fight or take out this person. Let's focus on the objective. Really want to do a charge if at all possible. There we go. Just for the extra damage. That's good. Dodge or parry? Parry. For this one, that's just a mace in her hand. Some mystery people moving around inside the building. And there's the maiden. Where are you going? You're going the long way round. You're going after Mobhor. That's not cool.
A new round has started.
Yeah, I don't think Svogaz likes the idea of you doing that, so he may well follow. Hi. Ouch. Very painful. Yeah, all of these counterattacks are going to be quite painful this turn. Damn, no stun. Come on. Well, we did quite well. But goodness, those maidens really are very strong, aren't they? Right, going after Morpor again. Right, Osh, probably best to shoot the person that's down, I think, at the moment. Rather than, say, the impressive. I could do a hand shot on the one that's up, but she just took an action and she's probably going to go out next turn. Yeah, this feels like the best use of my arrows. And if we can get enough reloads in, we can actually get 4 shots off this turn. Feels a bit cruel, doesn't it? There we go. Very good. And then, yeah, dodge stance. Still got their hero somewhere. The other hero, I mean. Didn't even see them with Svogaz on the way around. Okay, start with Blood Offering on the one that's down. Yeah, let's finish this off. And then Asdon hopefully can get the kill. What are you wielding? Just a mace. Yeah, go on parry stance then. Cyclops, reload. Maybe you can get the kill actually. It's a bit close for a shot from here. How about from here? Yes, that's alright. 49% is not a great chance to hit. Don't think I can get anywhere to boost that though. Are there better targets? There's the one upstairs who's not engaged. Or I suppose we could always take the really, really minuscule chance of shooting the maiden. Just can't quite get an angle on them. Okay. We will take one shot here. Which I suppose I'll do as an aimed shot. Then we'll reload and go on Overwatch. Just to slow down these other people advancing. Furman, get over and help Svogaz, please. That's a shame, but you're basically going to be a meat shield distraction. Oh, that's a double shame, that is. Parry, yeah. Eladel, come over and buff people again, please. I suppose you could also get into combat, but I think that would be really bad for us. So, weapons of destruction. Can you see Svogaz? Yes, you can. There we go, on Svogaz. Then on Furman. And then finally on Asdon this time. Dodge. Dodge is best for you. Okay, as done. Don't forget, this is the March for Death one, so as soon as you've killed her, please take her token. And the shield and mace, why not?
Completed.
And then go and be an
Updated.
extra distraction, please. And parry stance. Yes, fingers crossed Svogaz doesn't go out of action. That would be really, really bad for us. If he does, and he hasn't yet, there's an automatic chance for him to just disappear into the void. And we've worked so hard building him up. That would make me very, very sad. Alright, there's another random person. Charging at Svogaz. Okay. Don't waste my dodges. I need those. Good. Excellent. Oh, counter attack. Don't mind if I do, even though we missed. That's fine. Comet of Sigmar seems a little excessive, but... Ha! Punishment. Ah. Lovely.
A new round has started.
That went really well, all things considered. Svogaz, I still think you should focus on the Maiden of Sigmar. And please don't miss. Because that's really bad for us. That's good. That is fantastic. Oh my word. Amazing. So she's on 91. You could kill her in one go, but she moves last. How about you focus on this one? Oh, perfect. Seriously, best. Best pet. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Right, Tosh. Who can you see? Oh, you can see the impressive. Yes, I suppose. What do you have, actually? Can't remember what your other weapons are. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Just trying to think of ways to get more experience spread around people. Who's a threat at the moment? No one really. May as well come around and just start shooting at Irma. I mean, okay, she's engaged, so it's not a great thing. But should still get plenty of shots off. That's a great shot. Not going to get the final one. But that was definitely worthwhile. And then we'll just move over here somewhere a little bit safer. Mobhor, how do you want to kill an impressive? And then blood offering. Great. Now pick up the token.
Objective completed.
Excellent. Now we're going to get some really good loot out of this. And also, they're just below the threshold for routing. Get as many kills as we can now. Go on, parry stance. I suppose the only downside is, at the moment, we have no idea where the rest of their units are. I'm going to charge Cyclops all the way down here and hope that he can pick up some weird stone just before the match is over. No, not quite. Can't make it. And I think everyone else has slower movement, so that's not going to be a thing either. Thurman, could you get into the building for that? Maybe. It's likely upstairs. There it is. Brilliant. Something is better than nothing, even if it's only a rubbishy blue antidote. Oh, you might be able to, you're already carrying stuff. Well, there's no point in taking you around. Let's just end turn for you. Asdon, again, your movement is not great, but come on, you can make it. Yes, cool. Pick up as much of this, the big ones, please. There we go. Clearing out as much of the loot as possible just increases how much you take home. At the end of each game, if you're victorious, you get a percentage of the remaining loot on the battlefield. So the more you take in advance, the more you actually get to take home with you. That's cool. Right, end turn for you. And then they failed their route test. Not very surprising. I think they probably had 1 unit left, maybe 2. Yeah, they had 2 units left. I mean, a cold damage on allies. Really, that's the curse thing. So I'm not sure if that should count as damage on allies. That was more like punishment on yourself.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
That's a pretty easy fight. Again, the only concern we had there was with the Maiden of Sigmar. Perman doing very well. Cyclops doesn't feel like he's doing a huge amount of damage, but still doing well. A rank up for Eladel, I think. Yes. So more spell points, more skill points, an extra offensive point. Nice. Almost a rank up for Mobhor. 4 enemies put out of action. Good work. Asdon doing a fantastic job being a distraction. And then Rytosh. You collected lots of stuff and did some shooting. Loot. Well, most of this is just going to be sold. Like all the Sigmarite stuff we can't use. Crossbow pistols we can't use. Those antidotes are rubbish. I'll check out the clothing of officers. That might be worthwhile. And the Mace of Speed might possibly go on to Furman. We'll see what he's currently got. Actually, that flail might go on to Guramon. First up though, let's pay everyone. And let's have a look. Guramon, where are you? Yeah, well, see, I like aspects of it. I like the fact that it makes him move faster than axes. It's got the same sunder, so that's perfect. The rune that it's currently got in there is just terrible for us. We don't care about that. But I still think I'm going to switch it over. The initiative bonus to get Guramon moving faster is going to be very helpful at the moment. There you go. You got a flail. Also, I think flails can't be parried, so that should be good. Not 100% certain on that. We'll have to see. Alright, Eladel, what are we doing with you? Oh, you're just getting agility at this point. There you go. Oh, it's so close to finishing like his ranking up. Forik, nothing for you. Svogaz, nothing for you. Sorry. Tagom, nothing. Dash, nothing. Mobhor. Let's have a look. Marauder, 9, 13, 10. 9, 13, 10. And then we've got 12, 3, 10. So this is all just going in leadership now. And then 16, 3, 9. So yeah, max weapon skill I suppose first, and then we'll work on accuracy a bit after that. You're looking very good, actually, at the moment. Look at that, 101% parry. It's crazy, that is. Asdon. 12, 3, 10. I think you lost some intelligence, didn't you, at some point? Let me just double check. Description, injuries. Yes. Okay, so for you it's going to be 12, 2, 10. 12, 2, 10. We'll give you some more leadership. And then under Marshal, we want 12, 3, 6. Ah, but you've also got impacted vision. So you're max, and it's all just going in accuracy. It's a shame he's had these penalties over time. Still, he's doing very well considering. Next up is Rytosh. 4, 12, 14. So this is all just going in toughness now, actually. You are as agile as I have deemed you necessary. Gormont, we already gave you the flail. Whoops. Back to Furman. I think this is going to be leadership. Yes, it is. Okay. And for Viclops, let's have a look. 3, 9, 12. Let's give you your last bit of toughness here. And I think that's everyone. Alright, let's go to the shop, sell off the things that we really don't care about, like the Great Hammer. That's why that hurt so much. Counter-attack damage plus 20%. Ooh, gosh. Axe of Defiance. No, we'll keep that. Mace of Speed. Keep that as well. No, we're keeping these in case we hire a new rat mascot. So, crossbow pistols. Antidote. Get rid of that. Probably don't need another purple pendant, but I will keep hold of it. That clothing of officers is good for ballistic skill, so maybe we'll give that to someone like Rytosh, or like Farik or Viclops perhaps. Sigmar at Warhammer, get rid of that. Antidote. And that's probably fine. Let's run through everyone's equipment very quickly. This is all fine. Farik. Yeah, so we could do clothing of officers. I think probably give that to Viclops because he's missing an eye. I don't think there's anything else to improve there. Tagom, you wouldn't benefit from ballistic skill. Give you the Axe of Speed. It's better than nothing. Mace of Speed, possibly even better. Nah, let's go for the Axe of Defiance. And Mobhor. Yeah, no, you're fine. That's all good. Asdon, you're very good. Rytosh. Oh, you've already got Clothing of Scouts. Oh, well, that's just boosting accuracy, which is critical chance. So I think maybe officers is better here. Also boosts alertness for his initiative and range resistance. Let's try switching over to of officers, and we can move the other onto one of the other archers. Grimont, you're fine. Thorgar, we don't really care about you at all. Pheromon, you're using Mace of Fury. Mace of Speed, well, I suppose the difference is kind of negligible there. And Kragor, using a sword with boosted hit chance. I think it's probably better for us to switch over to this Mace of Speed. Slightly lower chance of critical hit, but bypassing dodge, and we've still got the boosted hit chance for it being a mace. It's not savage, but that's fine. Viclops. There you go. Give you clothing of scouts, maybe? Yeah, go on then. So a little bit of extra alertness, a little bit of extra accuracy. It doesn't quite counteract the ballistic skill penalty of his eye injury, but that's not a huge problem. And then Grazagar can have this light armor instead. Axe of Perforation or Axe of Speed or Sword of Expertise. It is slightly more damage, but it doesn't have the Sunder effect. But let's try it. I mean, we were using it before on someone else, so why not? Who thought you're fine as you are? And then we're back to Eladel, all the way back at the start. So we do have some random axes, which we're not using. Could just pass those out. There you go. There's an axe for you. Who else has secondary weapons? You know what? Actually, I think this is probably better off as a spear. Just because, like, if he gets into combat like that, he really, really needs to be hitting things. Yeah, there you go. That tends to be what I do with my archers, is they go spear and shield as secondary. In which case, we can start selling those spare axes that we've got. Everyone has better / different weapons now. So go to the shop, sell just the plain blue axe first. Oh, we've actually got 2 of those. Definitely sell those then. Maybe keep the Axe of Speed and Perforation just in case we hire new hired swords at some point. Right, cash-wise we're doing okay. Is there anything I want to do training in my troops? We've got a bunch of people coming back with like heavy armor proficiency after this night is finished. Let's see, I could train up his blood offering to mastery level. Be 3 days and cost a fair amount, but I think that's worthwhile. Boosting his swift charge is probably not by comparison. He definitely doesn't need any more shield specialist at the moment. Or really, do I want to like maybe save my cash for spells instead? What can we do spell wise? Because we haven't really dipped into the chaos-based magic yet, on account of like most people being very easy to kill. The investment is never really worthwhile to start with. So things that I am interested in getting is chains and veil. Yeah, veil being like kind of an anti area. I suppose that's really more of a PvP type thing. So maybe not veil, maybe just chains. Yeah, let's train up in chains and see how that plays for the moment. And then we can go for things like Word of Pain or like some of the curses. Acid Breath is also very good. It's a bit bad at hitting your own people though. That's the only downside. But yeah, chains for utility at the moment. So that's going to take him out for a couple of days. 887 cash still. Rightosh. We don't want to train both of these guys at the same time, but I could get him like a, where is it, headshot. Not ballistic, maybe accuracy. Ah, there it is. Oh, I need more accuracy first. Okay, so we can't do that just yet. But I could train him in mastery on handshot. Which just, it only makes the penalty better. It's probably not worth it to start with. How about the other passive options? Trick shooter is definitely worthwhile. 2 days is likely fine. Yeah, okay, let's go for trick shooter to start with. Make it easier to hit things. And then later we'll go for sharpshooter. Cool, that's good. And I think that's probably a good place to stop faffing around with the training. Let's see what happens overnight. Okay, so everyone has learnt armor proficient. Tagom learnt channeling. Thorgar is still having his leg treated. And the 2 training people that we just started are doing their thing. That's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I shall see you again next time for some more Mordheim, City of the Damned.